welcome to episode 16 of the Blackwood Podcast Morning Wood. Moving on from our last podcast with Sam Connell, the local entrepreneur, we just thought we'd tap into a bit of raising awareness really, and something that's coming up now in April. There's a lot of rugby being played over the next couple of weekends regarding to us, which we're talking about tonight. So tonight we have June Thomas, who's founder and a fundraiser for the Jack's Appeal.
Yes, that's correct.
Yes, and what else was it? Did you say to me? It's the
Cry in the Valleys.
Cry in the Valleys. Cry in the Valleys.
Jack Thomas.
That's it. And we got Liana here, who is actually the Mini Juniors fixture set. So it's great to have you on this evening. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for inviting us.
Thanks for your time. Thanks to our sponsors at Caliber Talent, local health and social care training company in Bedwas.
And Bombrugby. Big shout out to the Bomb for supplying the t-shirts. We'll have a nice photo taken after with them on. And we'll put them up, so if anybody want to buy them, you can directly message us and we'll...
Thank you, Bomb, for buying these t-shirts, buddy. Good of you, isn't it?
Yeah, thanks, Bomb Rugby. Like I said, don't forget to get his socials, Instagram, and see all his merch for sale and see what he does. He's got a running group as well going now as well,
yeah,
so
he's trying to keep it going.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Evening, girls, ladies. So we'll start from the beginning. So, Liana, you've been involved with the club for a long time.
Yeah.
You do a lot, a bit of an unsung person. Behind the scenes, do a lot of things. So you work at Gate on a Saturday, fix the check for the Mini Juniors. So tell us how you started with the club, Liana.
So I started when my son was under sevens. In 2009, I want to say, 2008, 2009.
During the dates, I know your memories are the best.
Yes.
Watkins family, all the same, ain't they?
Yes, that's true. So I started then as just a parent. Then I ended up in the kitchen, cooking, and took over the fixtures then from Andrew Perry.
Not an easy job, is it?
No.
It's not an easy job,
No,
right?
absolutely
Not
not.
responsibility.
How many age groups do you do the fixtures for, Liana?
10.
10.
Yeah.
And how long have you been doing that for since then, is it?
15 years.
But it's not just the fixtures, is it? You organise training facilities as well, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
So when you book in, when we can't train on the grass or over the cabbage patch, you organise other facilities then?
Yeah. For everyone. Yeah.
Well done, you.
Thank you.
No responsibility.
It is a lot of responsibility. Obviously, you're still doing that. We mentioned you work the Gate on a Saturday, or most home games, shouldn't we just say Saturday?
Yeah.
And like cider festival and stuff, the Gate's your business, you collect the money.
Yeah.
So you do that. Next year, we got a new role between us.
Yeah, we are.
So what are we doing next year?
Keep it in the family, is it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
New role between us, being asked to do it. Well, they asked for anybody who's interested, and me and Liana...
Is this public knowledge, tenants, or...?
It is public knowledge.
Oh.
We put our hands forward, and then it was for one person really, but we both put our hands forward, and it worked out that we're going to be
Joint volunteer coordinators.
Yeah.
So you trust him?
Yeah.
So Liana's going to take care of the Mini Junior volunteers, and then I'll do between us we do the youth, and then I'll do the senior and senior women
Good stuff.
Volunteers.
So
and anything going on in the club, so like Cider Fest, Park to Park, just we're going to speak about now other things coming up about organising volunteers for that as well.
There's a lot of events going on in this club at the minute, and it's something obviously we've come here tonight for. June, obviously lovely to see you tonight. Obviously the reason you're here isn't a good reason really in a way, but what you're doing at the minute is obviously raising awareness and putting it out there. So tell us a little bit about how it happened. Is your son passed away at a young age?
Jack, well, it was the 12th of February 2012. I was actually down here with Owain. He had a game. So we watched the game here, then we went all into the bar watching Wales-Scotland, Six Nations. Half time, I just checked my phone and I could see that Jack's girlfriend had been trying to ring me. And rang, and then her mum said, look, Jack's had some kind of fit. And I said, what do you mean? She said, well, I don't know. And I can remember saying, is he breathing? And she come back with, they trying. So I just ran back into the bar, and it was lucky one of the girls that was sat with us hadn't been drinking. So she rushed me then over to Newbridge, and as I got in the house, Grant, my husband, and paramedics, Jack was in like a chair, see him now, the tube down his throat, and they were just running him to the ambulance.
Okay.
But they tried for over an hour and a half down the Gwent as well. Gone. And when I asked the paramedic, had he gone in the house, And he said yes, and it was only the reason they worked on him and continued to is because he was a child. Right. If he'd been an adult, they'd have said that he was dead at the scene.
Yeah.
But because they were a child, he just kept on going.
Life changing, right? And it goes to say life changing. And I think what it comes from then is how you react to it. And I haven't got to react to anything, but for yourself, I think you said before that we aired that to cope with it is obviously trying to work out why he passed away for a start, and then what can we do about it?
Yeah.
To help others.
So 11 weeks later, after Jack's death, we were invited down to the Welsh Assembly with Cardiac Bristol Young. So we went there, and they were trying to get the government, the Welsh, to put on a local screening program. So basically, when our children leave in the last year of school, they have an ECG,
right?
Which can pick up so many.
Yeah.
But no, they didn't want to know. So then, I noticed then that CRY were giving these sort of screening clinics, but it was like up the spine of the country. There was nothing coming over. So then that's when I set up the Memorial Fund. So I had to raise £5,000 first, which went into CRY's core fund, and then anything else went into Jack's pot.
Okay.
So then I fundraised then for 2 heart screenings a year up in Oakdale.
So when you say fundraising, was it different to what's coming up now that we're going to talk about, or is it?
I mean, the club have always backed me.
Right, so Blackwood would be
behind
it.
It's everything. I've put on functions and, you name it. Everybody's been fabulous. They jumped in. Because I just think, for me, I put these clinics on, not for anybody else to go through what I went through. No,
that's what I was just trying to touch on. Yeah, you and it helps yourself to sort of cope with what's going on, but also, it's rewarding that you're helping others and you're raising awareness.
We picked up 2 of them in the under 15s over the past.
Right. Wow.
Wolf Parkinson's
Good
White
God.
Syndrome.
No way.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Just this club. So we are picking up, they're between 14 and 35. They're not all young, but most of the ones I think we've picked up, I think it was Blackwood football twice.
Twice, yeah.
They got these defects, which they didn't know they had.
Wow.
I would, but for me, I don't know why Jack died.
No.
Because on his death certificate, it says his natural life came to a natural end.
Wow.
Natural causes.
Okay.
Nothing.
That's crazy.
So we got to go try and fight for the genetic side of it.
Yeah, I see. That's a challenge in itself, isn't it? But moving on from, like you just said, they're raising away at charities. I think Di Tom's a good mate of mine. He was friendly with his sister, right? And the Tomses have played for this club. And he had a part to play in the start of what we're going to talk about now, isn't he? He sort of brought the idea up. So well done, Di, if you're listening to this, bud.
Yeah, he did the Jack Thomas Cup. He started it off first, and then
seniors, wasn't it?
Yeah, the seniors.
Seniors, that first year he died.
And then, Liana then, she waited for a number of years now. Bless her. Every April, they've done the Jack Thomas Cup.
13 years, this is 13 years we've done it.
It's been 13 years.
Tell us, have you got any involvement in it at all? Have you coached or teams in it?
No, I haven't. I've been around, obviously, support, come down and watch, because obviously you're paying a gate, don't you, and come down and watch. So backed it that way and come down and support it, but I have nothing to do with personally anything at all.
Honestly, I mean, I would take, like you are, she's the lady behind the scenes, no one thinks she does.
Yeah, this is what I said.
She's worth a weight in gold, honestly.
Yeah.
I just want to say that, like, it's not, she's done a lot with Jack, the Jack Thomas appeal. And these games are coming up, the Jack Thomas Cup, these games are, but Liana with Laura as well, also you do this Easter egg appeal, you do the Christmas boxes appeal, so you talk about volunteers in the local community, and I think, you sum that up, not just helping the club, but helping outside the club as well, so, and you always pushing the players and the minis and juniors to volunteer and to donate stuff, so I think you deserve a lot of credit for that, Liana.
Definitely.
So talk about this Jack Thomas Cup. So when's that happening and what's happening?
So it kicks off next Friday the 10th with the under 13s and the under 14s out on the main pitch.
So who are they playing?
The heat.
That's the
heating is good.
Can we come in on, is it? Switching on.
Yeah.
So under 13s are playing and they're sewing.
It's got a lot of rugby, June, isn't it? What's coming up?
Yeah,
And
That's
under
cool.
14s
It is great.
are playing Newport High School old boys.
So under 30s playing on a Selwyn, and under 40s are playing Newport High School boys.
Yeah.
And what time's the first game?
6:30.
After 6, and they play straight after each other.
Yeah.
Yep.
6:15 and 7:45.
Fabulous. And
So,
then,
sorry.
so and obviously gates on what? How much is on the gate to come in?
£3.
£3 on the
£3
gate, and that all goes to.
Everything. Every penny goes to June
Yeah.
and for the charity.
Oh, that's
Fantastic.
Yeah,
fabulous.
for the screening.
Fantastic.
Unfortunately, I just had an email this week now. It's gone up now, so every screening day I put on, I got to raise £7,800
Okay.
So
just
wh-
for one day.
You see, you do
What's
that in
about
Oakdale,
that,
do you? Where to in Oakdale? Is that the school?
Oakdale
Is it?
surgery.
Oakdale surgery.
Yeah, Oakdale GP surgery. Michelle ordered, she opens up for me.
Right.
And I mean, they've done this for years. It's been fabulous because all the rooms are there. It's all set out, ready for it.
So what's entailed now, June, please?
So we have a team that come down. We have a cardiologist on board, and then
Yeah.
you have 3 ladies that do ECGs,
Yeah.
and then you have one that can do the ECGs and the echo. So they come in, they have an ECG.
What time in the morning is the surgery open?
The first screening, it's usually from 9 till 3:45 in the afternoon. So we have
Yes.
usually on Saturday we have a full day.
Yeah.
They come in, they'll get weighed, have their blood pressure, weight. They then go and have an ECG. That ECG then is given to the cardiologist. Cardiologist looks at this ECG. If he finds, something then right, they've got to have an echo, which is the scan.
Yeah.
And they get that done on the same day as well. So everything's done on the day.
So anybody, to sort of be referred then, how do they get referred? Are they just walk-ins?
No,
Are they got to be a
they-
certain age?
Between 14 and 35. Obviously, I've got the Crying in the Valleys
Yeah.
Facebook page. We put it on that. Current screen, it's like 111 a day. But these go like hotcakes.
Do they?
So, yeah. But
Well, that's a
every
good
fair-
thing. That's a good
Oh,
thing.
it's tremendous.
That's a good
It's
thing.
Well,
so
it
good.
is.
So good.
Sometimes other people don't think they should turn up.
Well, that's.
And then that's when I get
silly.
really annoyed.
Yeah,
Silly,
I
yes,
can
yeah.
imagine, because it's
So-
a good thing. People want to get checked, and you're putting this on for people to get checked. So I think that's great. But like you said, when people book an appointment and then don't turn up, don't realise the cost and the effort goes behind making that appointment available.
And we do it for I would never take money or ask for
Yeah.
money, because God forbid, if it was a family out there that couldn't afford it and something happened to their child, I
Yeah,
could
yeah.
never ever forgive myself.
No.
There's other charities who are charging £330. I don't charge a penny,
No,
and I
no,
would
no.
never will. People want to donate, that's free will
Yeah, I
donation.
think that's the best way to do it, isn't it?
And what we'll do, we'll on the socials, we put the Cry link on
Yeah.
the socials so people can see it and tag you in
Yeah,
it.
the
and
next
whatever.
one's coming up now on June the 22nd, which I'll probably advertise at the beginning of June. But it is first come, first served,
Yeah, well, you said your funds and your fundraising only goes so far, but what you're doing is amazing. And like I said, if those under 11 people get checked, then that's under 11 people's
Yeah.
mind the rest.
We
Aren't
do-
picking anything up.
We screen Blackwood under 15s every year as a
Every
thank you for. So every under 15s get screened.
They
So,
got
as a
good
grant.
side
So
dish,
yeah.
Yeah.
your seniors now have all been screened by.
They got a cup final this
Yes.
year, haven't they? They got a cup
That's-
final this year, they're 15, so
That's
that's
a
something
bit. That's a
Yeah.
bit.
that
That's
could be a
a
fundraiser for you, maybe on that day, maybe, I don't know.
They've been screened this year as well, haven't they?
Yeah, they all got screened in February. I did clean as well.
That's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Couple of
everything
rugby
about it is
clubs.
fantastic. Apart from my son's passing, that's the most thing. But I was going to say about the month that you've got, I've never seen that before. 4 weeks on the trot, I think that's tremendous. Having that amount of demand on games, for them to come at each time you're doing the same thing. So tell us about the day then. Coming through the gates and then it's a bucket round, or is there any events off the field going on after the game, or?
No, so
No, it's just, go on.
basically we just take on the gate. We'll do raffle. Last year we had some of the senior boys done a barbecue, and then they donated that money in as well.
Right.
Yeah, so that's
So
basically
from a
it.
senior point of view, we're doing something today, we've got to be, and we
Yeah, we'll do something. We'll get something sorted.
Griffins or whatever, let's get something done.
But like I said, even though it's the £3 on the gate, I know a lot to
Yeah,
give more
they
than that.
will, yeah.
It's a minimum £3 on the gate, but you can donate what you want
Yeah,
on the way, can't
absolutely.
you?
Well, plus the seniors are to join in
Well,
and have a game.
this is
Because
I
they've
think-
asked us, haven't
This
they?
is what I'm saying
Yeah,
now.
no,
I mean,
totally.
it's infancy for me. I've only just come back to the club. I know it's going on for years, right? but being back in the club, I'm thinking, well, are we all helping? Is it something else, like a senior point of view? Can the seniors have a game and raise money?
Well,
Or was that a
next,
bit overkill?
They got a game on the 11th, so it'd be a
Have
bit
they?
of a struggle, yeah.
yeah, they got a game on the 18th as
But
well.
a separate
haven't they?
time. Do a separate time
Yeah.
for the seniors.
But it's, you know, it's a sad thing now. Next year will be 15-year anniversary since Jack passed.
It's 15 years.
Next
Good
year,
God.
yeah, and I want to make a big thing of it. So
Yeah, why not?
Our current under 16s have already said when they're in youth next season they are definitely going to do a Jack Thomas game, and I would like to get the Griffins or the seniors or a mixture of both.
Should the women get
do
involved
games
as well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I'd like to make it a big thing.
Because going on, we got the Ridean Pool and the Strut Day, which is a touch day, so we'll bring them in, and that's something that we got to get behind as well, you know.
Yeah.
It's raising money, but I think, like you said, over the 4 weeks, usually it's a day, isn't it, like tournament or something, but that's great, I think.
Yeah.
I know,
Because it's more chance of raising money, isn't
But
it?
just the
4
kids
weeks.
love it.
Yeah.
Especially the
Passionate about the games.
last year they had me in tears because it was one of the our little black and they'd lost. So they had to hand the cup over the cup.
Well, that's-
and he came up to me, he said, but I wanted to win for Jack, and he was crying. I just
my
turned
God.
around and said, I can't cope with this. I'm walking off the pitch
Well, I'm
towards
back.
him, tears.
Brilliant.
well, I know
Killed me.
Yeah.
Bless
Murphy,
him.
I know Murphy, the Mini Juniors chairman, is trying to arrange a celebration day with all the volunteers for the Amazing Juniors and have a day.
We do that every year, except last year, unfortunately, we couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And June always comes down to that.
Yeah, so maybe we can
And
make
we
a
do
bit,
presentation
maybe,
for that
maybe we
every
do a
year.
bit more of a fuss with that as well this year and go ongoing. But you said next year, 15 years, I'm sure we can organise it
Yeah.
to be really
Oh, let's
big.
just go for it, and let's just go to town on it. It's I'm really behind any sort of charity, and something for the Jack is amazing, and raising awareness, isn't it? And helping others right across the rugby fraternity, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I'd heard about Cry before I lost Jack. I mean, he was...
Yeah. So were they based then? Cry? Are they?
They're up in Surrey, yeah.
They're a
So,
Surrey-based charity.
But you got Professor Elijah being there. So there's St George's Hospital up in London as
okay.
well.
Yeah.
Myself, Grant and Owain, Jack's younger brother, we were up there 2 years ago for 2 days of tests, checking everything out. But
How's he doing?
He's
got
fine.
a-
He's
is
in
he-
the RAF. He is.
Is he in the RAF?
He's
Well done,
living
buddy.
life.
Well done. So
He's
still
living
must be so
life,
proud.
Is he
Yeah.
still playing rugby?
Football.
Football? Oh, over the dark side, is he?
Not so well
Nearly
done.
six. Well, he's 6'6.5". No,
Is he?
6'6".
Is he?
Yeah.
But Grant is, you know that, he's a 6 footer, isn't he, Grant?
Yeah, he's 6'2", 6'2",
Yeah,
Grant.
yeah. Nice fella,
I'm
Grant.
5'9",
Good
but
cricketer, Grant was, good cricketer. Played cricket.
I whinged after with a bad back and bowling, man. Christ.
So yes, is it a round robin? Is it this tournament over 4 weeks? Is just a game and then
It's 4
they win the cup
dates.
each
Yeah.
time then, is it?
Yeah.
Present the cup each time.
Yeah.
There's 4 dates, and
So the 10th is the first date.
the 10th is the first date, yeah, with the
Oh, so
13s
it's
and 14s.
It's elaborate on that then. So the 10th is the first date.
Yeah, then we got Friday the 17th, which is under 15s, and they're playing Newbridge, and under 16s are playing Cardiff from there. And then on Saturday the 18th, we got under 7s, and they're playing Whiteheads. Under 8s playing Tredegar.
Wow.
Under 9s then are playing Abercarn,
Good God.
and under 10s are playing Cross of Killiog. And then on Sunday the 19th, we've got under 11s playing Abertillery, and then under 12s playing Newbridge.
That's a lot of rugby, that is.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
And we've got every age group this year. Last year we only had eight age groups, and we were missing an under 16s last year and an under 13s.
What sort of coverage do you have
12,
from BBC? Do you have any sort of coverage for that? Do they get involved?
No, nothing, no.
Let's get sorted. Let's get that sorted, Max. BBC. Isn't it?
She
Yeah.
took
I mean,
photos.
socials, speaking to us in the background, what are you going to say, sorry?
I do photography.
Oh, do you?
We do the photography.
Ellie's the clicker.
Oh, there you are. Happy days.
Sorry, I thought the old hand.
We don't speak sign
Behind
language.
the
yeah.
cameras, guys.
So-
Behind the cameras.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Ellie has done photography last year, was it? Yeah.
Yeah, she
and,
did, yeah.
And we've also had Leighton do it
Leighton,
as well.
yeah.
Just to remind you, Ellie's he's on our production team, she is, and she's waving me there like, she's going like, I think, what's Sean about?
Yeah, Ellie does a photography for the Griffins
Thank you for that.
and obviously the Jack Thomas games, the Jack Thomas Cup. And Leighton does the photography for the men's first team, and he does up other things as well.
Yeah.
Oh, he's always there on the day.
He's always there, so he can be down. Like he does the cider fest and everything else.
Yeah.
With it. He's always down there. Between the two of them, we got some fantastic photographers.
Yeah.
Good. But what we do, Liana, if we make sure you send us those dates, we'll make sure we get on our socials as well.
Yeah. I got a poster.
Check them on TikTok and whatnot.
I got a poster. I can send a poster over.
So come on down, during April, have a check on the website like Terry said, come and watch the games and raise money and put money in the buckets, whatever you're going to do.
Yeah, and we'd always obviously encouraging people to bring their children down, so obviously if any age groups appeal to you, bring them down, get them watching, get them involved. Everybody's welcome, it'll be great days.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is great days, yeah.
Thank you girls for coming in.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Welcome.
Thank you. All the best.
Yeah, thanks a lot both.
Job done.
Cheers, thank you.